Good afternoon, everyone. After what is happening in Poland and in the European Union, I believe it is my duty as a European Union law graduate to give my opinion and to tell you what I think might happen after Polish so-called Constitutional Court judgment. So the question that most people in Poland and also in the world are thinking about is whether Poland will stay in the European Union or whether we are going to leave European Union. If you ask me this question, I wouldn't be even surprised if Poland leaves European Union. I mean, after what we see, what the Polish government, peace, law and justice is doing, then for me it is pretty clear that they want to leave European Union. At least after this judgment, Poland has to make a choice, either to change the law or to leave European Union. So starting with the reasons why Poland would not leave European Union is that, firstly, European Union is very popular in Poland. Polish people want to stay in the European Union. There is no doubt about that. Even according to recent statistics, at least 80% of people want to stay in the European Union. And I believe that peace, law and justice would be too... I don't know if they would be too afraid, but I think for their own benefits they would rather stay in the EU, because they know that in case they leave European Union, Polish people will be incredibly angry. They can do it if they want to, because, well, we don't need a referendum, we don't need to ask people whether they want to leave the European Union. They can just vote in the government and they can leave. Okay, the second reason why Poland would possibly not leave European Union is, of course, economy. Poland imports and exports a lot to the European countries. Therefore, leaving European Union, I mean, economy would lose a lot. Just look at Brexit, look at England. Well, I will make a separate video about it and how I want to talk how England and how much England lost on economy during Brexit, but that's not what I want to focus now about, of course. Well, by the way, England is the 6th biggest economy in the world, while Poland is 22nd biggest economy in the world. Still, for the United Kingdom, the disadvantage would not be as high as for Poland. Foreign investment, especially in Poland, is definitely the reason why the government would not decide to leave European Union. I think another reason is that people really travel a lot. Polish people really go abroad, go to the European Union countries to travel and to work. Well, if we leave European Union, this is not going to be an option, right? We will not be European Union citizens anymore. Therefore, we will need to have visas, we will need to have a passports. So closing the borders with the European Union countries, at least if it comes to free movement of people, is catastrophic. And another reason why I could possibly imagine that Poland will not leave European Union is that Poland has really bad history. For me, what is happening is like really self-destructing, and now the government want to get back to the time when Poland was not in the EU. Well, that would only mean being in the Eastern world. That's not what Poland wants. At least that's not what Polish people want. However, will law and justice, will the Polish government really look at the reasons? Well, to me, the question is not certain and the answer is not certain, because, well, now I want to talk about the reasons why Poland would indeed leave European Union. And the first reason is simply the Polish government. PiS doesn't want to be in the EU because being in the EU means respect. Respect to democracy, respect to the rule of law. So staying in the EU means respectful to the EU law, to the EU law judgment, to the judgment of the European Court of Justice. Well, that's not what PiS want. PiS want to be the only party, they want to be the only people who will govern in Poland. They don't want to have institution like the European Union to check what they are doing. You know, they even want to have their own judges in the Polish Constitutional Court. They don't want to be checked by European Union. The second reason is that Poland is now in a battle with European Union, and the judgment that has been announced last Thursday only means that Poland doesn't want to respect European Union law. Well, if they don't want to respect European Union law, I mean, then what is their option? They can either leave or they can change the law. European Union law clearly says that EU law is higher than national law and even national constitutional law. Therefore, if Poland announces a judgment, what PiS want to achieve by this judgment, European Union will definitely not easily give up the battle, and European Union will not allow Poland to not respect European Union law. That's for sure. Well, just a final remark. I believe that if PiS, Law and Justice Party, will indeed govern in Poland, Poland will leave European Union. That's my opinion as a EU law graduate. I believe that this is what PiS is doing currently. You know, PiS is saying to Polish people, to the Polish citizens, that they want to be in the EU. What they are doing means completely something opposite. They don't want to be within the European Union legal system. If you look at England, what was happening before, and if you look at Poland, what's happening now, well, we can see clear connection. Like slowly but raising opposition to the European Union years by years. Then David Cameron asking British population if they want to stay or leave the European Union. I believe that was really a catastrophic to do that. And probably David Cameron regrets that decision a lot. And in Poland, there is a quite similar scenario. We have Polish Prime Minister asking, not the population, because the population would want to be in the EU, but asking Constitutional Court whether Polish law indeed take precedence over EU law. And the answer is yes, it does take precedence over European law. I would like to see what is European Union going to do, what is Polish government going to do. Just to finish this movie with a positive remark, I believe that looking at the Polish history, how many battles Poland won, I believe that after years of wars, uncertainty, now being in EU for Poland means safety. Definitely means safety, means belonging to really truly to Europe. And I know that people of Poland will defend European Union and that they will do everything they can to be in the European Union. I truly hope so, and I truly believe it. Go Poland! Poland will stay in the EU. No one is leaving. Nobody is leaving European Union. The judge like Przyłębska or Pawłowicz will not tell Poland what to do. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know in the comment below what you think. Do you want Poland to stay in the EU? Do you want Poland to leave EU? What is your opinion? Thanks so much and see you in the next video.